sold a further 20,000 tickets, which just underlines that this, in the widest sense, is the match of the day. And with 2 more full houses expected for cup matches next week, what a time for Manchester United to accumulate their worst injury list of the season. Robson, Moses, Moran, Stapleton and Muren all ruled out. But Paul McGrath, past fit this morning, plays alongside Hogg at the back. Duxbury and Whiteside continue in midfield, where they did well at Highbury last week. And there's a recall up front for Alan Brazil, who hasn't been a regular in the team since United were beaten twice in 4 days by Everton at the end of October. Also back out of the shadows, Everton's Terry Curran, who starts a match for only the 5th time this season. In the absence of Heath and Sharp, he'll be up front as partner to Andy Gray. Trevor Steven takes up his normal role and Alan Harper drops to substitute. First time that Norman Wilson from Morecambe has refereed a match at Old Trafford. And the crowd sense this is a colossal match in championship terms. If Manchester United win it, they go within 4 points of Everton. But if they lose it, they'll be 10 behind, having played a game more. Ron Atkinson appears to have gambled a bit with an attacking midfield. Alan Brazil brought back to partner Hughes up front. United have got to go for the win. Hughes, Strachan again. Reed. Sheedy. Trevor Steven. Vanden Hauwe. Vanden Hauwe, the left back, being watched by the Belgian manager today. This is Duxbury. Hughes with the header, then Ratcliffe. Bracewell. Gray coming into the back of Whiteside. This is Graham Hogg. Brazil. Did well. Hughes. Olsen takes on Stevens. Penalty! Jesper Olsen impeded by Gary Stevens. A penalty after 3 minutes. Manchester United have now been awarded 15 penalties this season. And Gordon Strachan, who has scored from 9, but has missed 4 of his last 5, is going to put the ball on the spot. Penalty. Southall takes credit, but it was a dreadful kick really by Strachan. He never looked confident, he never got any power into it, and Southall made what by his standards was a comfortable save going to his left. Gary Stevens must be relieved. I just wonder how much Strachan really wanted to take that penalty. I spoke to him before the game about them and he wasn't sure that he would take them today. He said it depended on him how the game stood. It came so early. Back to the other, Gidman to Albiston. Olsen, Duxbury. Strachan, Duxbury again. Hughes. And now Gidman. Oh, and Hughes! Good save by Southall and cleared by Stevens and Mountfield. Hughes stretched his foot out. Southall did brilliantly. Stevens was on hand too. Corner to Manchester United. And Southall has been in splendid form this season, and those instinctive saves such as the one we've just seen and the ones he made at Leicester last week, are one very good reason why Everton are top of the First Division. McGrath. Bracewell. Olsen. Oh. It was Kevin Ratcliffe who he collided with. Olsen did well there. Brazil's in the centre. Whiteside! So near to the first goal. And all because Jesper Olsen, who's having a lively first half here, saw his chance away on the left to get the cross in. Whiteside met it with his head, coming from deep, and it drifted wide of the far post. Trevor Steven just caught a bit there, having his second big game in a matter of 4 days. And Olsen's in again. Southall inspired again. His own kick caused that situation, I have to say. McGrath. Whiteside and Reed, that's getting a bit nasty. There's a bit going on in there between Reed and Whiteside. Sheedy. Oh, good turn by Curran. He threw McGrath. Gray's coming in from the far side, and McGrath brings Curran down. The supply line was Sheedy. Outfield, no, and off the legs of the defender, Graham Hogg, for a corner. Here's Stevens. Awkward. Gray's coming in and Bailey had to touch it. A threatening spell here by Everton. Oh, Reed! And scrambled away. Augustin was on the line. Bracewell and Whiteside away. Peter Reed stooping at the far post, and it was a good job the cover was there. Olsen. Augustin. Sheedy looking for Curran. Gray was impeded. Well, Sheedy's last free kick from this position almost got Mountfield in, and he's up there again. Gray's made the first run. Oh, mistake by Strachan, chance to make up for it perhaps, which he did. Oh, he did it brilliantly. Olsen is through. Brazil in the middle. Brazil, surely. No, away by Stevens. Alan Brazil denied. Strachan with the pass-through that put Jesper Olsen on his way. Some players would have gone themselves for goal. Olsen was aware of where Brazil was. He crossed it. And Gary Stevens won a vital personal duel with Brazil and prevented Manchester United from taking the lead. Good defending by the lad called up this week into the England squad. Reed on right side, and another angry exchange between the two, and it was going to have to happen sooner or later. There was going to be a flashpoint between those two players. Peter Reed is going to be booked. Two highly competitive, highly charged midfield players who don't pull out of anything, and Peter Reed is cautioned. Off with the kick. Sheedy. Brazil's trying to cut off the back pass. McGrath. And now Brazil. Onside, good turn. Brilliant. Olsen. Deflection, goal! Jesper Olsen for Manchester United. Set up brilliantly by Alan Brazil. The shot deflected off the defender. It may have been Gary Stevens and flew past Southall, who could do nothing about it. "37 minutes gone, Manchester United 1, Everton 0. And right that Olsen should claim the goal. He's been their best forward. Sheedy for Everton. Trevor Steven. And listen now to the Old Trafford crowd. Stevens. Olsen took it from him. Found Hughes. And it needs the through ball here. Arnold Mirren had been playing then. We could have seen Olsen put clean through. Here's Sheedy. Curran. Good play, Trevor Steven. Dangerous, Curran again. Pass McGrath. And right side, glad to get the ball away anywhere. The central defenders were all over the place. Something's been thrown. Trevor Steven. Flicked on, Mountfield was in there, and there's the equaliser. Derek Mountfield. 3 minutes before half-time. Steven took the corner, flicked on at the near post, and Mountfield, what a useful player he's been for Everton this season on set plays. It's his 8th goal, and he's equalised just 5 minutes after Manchester United took the lead. The Everton supporters have got something to shout about now. Defence was caught a bit flat-footed, but Mountfield always dangerous coming in on the second header. Turbocharged first half between two of the best models in the First Division showroom. Jesper Olsen scored his first goal since October. What a long wait for him, and when it came, it put Manchester United ahead. But the equaliser from Derek Mountfield makes the half-time score between these championship rivals 1 each. Everton on a run of 9 consecutive wins prior to this match, hoping to equal their sequence of 10 earlier in the season, which is a post-war club record. Curran with Albiston forces a corner early in the second half. Curran, who flicked on at the near post, the corner from which Mountfield equalised, now goes again to that position, to be joined there by Van den Houw in a moment. And And he's there again. Whiteside's header. Good turn by Brazil. Into the path of Jesper Olsen. Hughes away to the right. 3 coming the other way. And Olsen's overrun the ball. Offside against Gray it would have been. Referee's played an advantage. Just lost possession there when it mattered. Foul. Hogg on Gray. Oh, Gray's unmarked! Hogg and McGrath standing there looking at each other and not looking at Andy Gray, who surely feels he should have scored. They were just undecided, it appeared, in the defence, who should have been picking him up, and Gray had a free header, and Manchester United lucky not to go behind. Reed, Curran, Gray, oh, that's a good ball. Sheedy. That's not bad either. Gray again. And here's Curran. What a brilliant move by Everton. Curran felt he was impeded at the last and claims he should have had a penalty. Sweeping move by Everton. That was championship-type football. Gray right out to Sheedy. A lovely ball back in. Gray with the touch again. And Curran felt he was blocked. Curran and McGrath this time. Curran's making a right nuisance of himself against those centre-backs. Again, the man who won the ball was Peter Reid, and he won it against 3 Manchester United players. Real determination. Curran. And Bailey's trying to get Olsen away every time. Foul by Gary Stevens. Well, there are those who feel Olsen's a shade lightweight for the English game, but he's produced some good moments today, and he's up on his feet again here now. Duxbury. Gidman. Whiteside's waiting for this with the header, and it's Olsen again! Brilliant turn, deflection, and away by Southall and then Mountfield. But the Stretford end must have thought that Jesper Olsen was going to put Manchester United in front for the second time in this game. He paused, he made room for the shot, he drove it well, but even with a possible deflection, the burly figure of Neville Southall defied United again. Olsen, Brazil to his right, and he's still going. Southall has come out again with a header. Strachan, foul by Mountfield. The goalkeeper behind this defence really has had a tremendous year. Every time Manchester United look like taking the lead, he seems to be there. Whiteside. Olsen. Brazil's in a good position on the far side, and Olsen saw him. Brazil! Hit the bar! And away by Mountfield. And Everton can break at the other end with Sheedy. How unlucky can you get? Hughes. Whiteside arriving. Olsen. Now Hogg. Ground still buzzing after that last incident. But here's Gidman. Strachan. Tackled by Bracewell. And Hogg gets there first. Manchester United beginning to put their game together as we enter the last quarter of an hour. Whiteside. Duxbury. Hughes trying to turn Van den Hauwe. Well, Jesper Olsen saw Alan Brazil stealing half a yard on his marker on the far side, and it was the perfect pass. Brazil not at his best on his right foot, but he hit it well, beat the goalkeeper, and it crashed back off the crossbar. Everton have had a habit of scoring late in matches this season. Gray. Stephen is there. Penalty. Arthur Albiston on Trevor Stephen, pushing. Just under 8 minutes to go, and Manchester United's captain penalised for holding or pushing Trevor Stephen, and Everton have a penalty. How's the championship gone from Manchester United's vision? Kevin Sheedy to take it. Oh, good save by Bailey. The second penalty save of the match. It's a corner. It's a much better stop than Southall's. It had to be. It was a better shot. Stevens. Stephen. Corner again. Gary Bailey keeps Manchester United's hopes alive. And he had to fist it away a little bit. Bracewell. Mountfield. Stephen. Bracewell again. Kidman. Bracewell. Well, you don't often see a penalty missed by both teams in a top First Division match, but Gary Bailey certainly takes some credit for deciding which side Kevin Sheedy was going to put his kick. He guessed right, and he's kept Manchester United in it. Howard Kendall may have seen 2 extra points disappear there with that penalty. United looking for the storming finish. Olsen. McGrath with the header. Here's Bracewell. Van den Hauwe with the throw. Strachan, Duxbury. Oh, Strachan was presumably fouled as he went for the return by Van den Hauwe there. Will be remembered for 2 goals and also for 2 penalty saves. The points are shared partly down to Neville Southall, who made a number of good stops, but his penalty save superseded by the one from Gary Bailey, which